Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Miami. And they grab the early lead. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a short return. They make the tackle at 25, but what a play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick.
Oh, the ball comes loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Bringing pressure. Caught behind the line. It's Lacy. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that
play. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Single back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
How about this on 1st and goal? A handoff to the receiver. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Receiver in motion now. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. One more play here in the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Miami 7, Missouri 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Hurricanes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. Deep shot caught inside the 15. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Eludes the rush. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw yet again. This time it's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give him the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage and pays for it.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. It's a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Look at him run through those tacklers. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Lacy. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Direct snap to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Going for a big play downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 3rd and 1.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. Time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
21, Missouri 6.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's the 2nd down play. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is